What happens if city building is time-based? You cannot plan, you cannot beautify, you just build non-stop until time, money or demand run out. This is the 30-minute challenge and I have one goal. How many residents can I reach in just half an hour in City Skylines 2? Maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000 or maybe more? I will go all out. I will be zoning in bulk, sometimes missing styles that don't even go together. I will place whatever public buildings I can as fast as I can. And yes, by the end there might be a bit of chaos. No restarts, no rewinds, just the stopwatch ticking. Let's begin the 30-minute challenge. I am setting the map right here at the starting point, and from this moment the 30 minutes begin. The goal is simple: get as many residents as possible in just half an hour. Usually when I play City Skylines 2 at a normal pace, I manage to reach around 5,000 inhabitants. Now, if I can hit 10,000, I will be more than happy. But we will see, because honestly, I haven't tried this kind of challenge before. Not in the first City Skylines and not in the second. That's why I am trying to set things up so the city won't be completely unlivable. Let's start with the basics, like water. That's usually the easiest. I will place a deep water pump. Of course, it's not enough on its own. You need to build a road first. Okay, now it should work. Well, except that the water isn't even connected to the network yet. Great, people are already suffering right from the start. But that's okay, we will fix it. We always fix it. Now for the sewage. Where is the outflow? Here it is. Thankfully, this sewage treatment plant doesn't need a road. That's one less things to worry about. Alright, that's sorted. I am going for a grid layout because it allows faster, more efficient building. Does it always work perfectly? Not really. As you can see, things can go sideways, but I will try to make it work. Let's add a few visual touches too, like these small Chinese commercial buildings from Dragon Gate Content Creator Pack, just for fun. The real focus, though, is to reach the first milestone as fast as possible so we can unlock more buildings. Let's check the wind direction. It's blowing this way. Perfect. Factories can go here in a long narrow strip along the edge. Of course, we will need a wider connecting road too. I am going all in on a checkboard layout now because there is no time for anything else. If I want to hit that 10,000 target. Yes, I am going to deep water source a little. But maybe I will add a geothermal plant or something next to it just to balance things out. There is still plenty of room for expansion near the water. We have now hit level 1, which gives us 150,000 money in easy mode. For comparison, in normal mode you only get 25,000 at this point. So yeah, easy mode is clearly much more generous, and we are not even talking about hard mode here, which honestly might not even exist. At least we are not starting in depth, unlike SimCity, where in hard mode I think we began with lawns. Now we can build townhouses, and I am not going to overthink it. I will just build what I know. That's the spirit of the challenge. The interesting part is it's not just about time or even money, especially on easy mode where money isn't a huge issue. Right now, demand is completely gone. So let's switch things about. Let's throw in some public buildings. For example, we can build a landfill or a waste processing plant. I will go with the landfill, big and bulky so it lasts a while and doesn't need constant attention. It's definitely cheaper than the recycling center, but yeah, also way more polluting. We have already passed 700 residents and they are still hanging in there, no complaints yet. So let's keep going while we can. For now, I don't even need a cemetery or a clinic, but I know demand will bounce back, so I am staying ready. At this early stage, I am trying to build in a sort of uniform American style. But later on, who knows, it might turn into a wide mix. Honestly, I will just build wherever there is space. For example, the townhouses. I didn't build them in a neat row. I just dropped them in opposite each other block by block. Truly, it is messy, but it works. We have now got 5 development points in easy mode. In normal mode, we would only have 1 development point. That's what I meant earlier when I said easy mode is a lot more forgiving in many ways. Now let's talk about energy. I am thinking of going with a gas power plant for the long term. It's a solid choice for a growing city like this. That's exactly why I unlocked this in the tech tree earlier. We have got 1,200 residents, still a long way to go before we hit 10,000 inhabitants, but the city is growing and we welcome all residents in our rapidly developing Spimmer city. And if you are enjoying the ride, feel free to subscribe to the channel and stick around. Now I think we will start to introduce a bit of Eastern European style into the mix. This challenge isn't really about aesthetics, it's about building as much as we can, as fast as we can. And yes, we have already unlocked some of the newer signature buildings too. Those signature buildings give experience points when placed, which can help us level up faster, especially toward level 3. Let's take a quick look at education. So far, 84 citizens are eligible for basic education. Not bad, this plot here stayed empty, so I will just place a school right here alongside other public services. We are now running almost 2,200 weekly profit, which is solid. Time to think about what else we can unlock. The British style signature buildings unlock fairly early. They don't have too many requirements, which is great. Alright, let's keep going, no slowing down. Ideally, we could filter building types by level. That would speed things up a lot. Anyway, 20 minutes left and we are still under 2,000 residents. I don't think we will go for Mediterranean style home here. Let's stay with the garden houses because more families will live there, so more children will be born. We have already maxed out the demand temporarily, but it will come back soon, especially if I place a fire station. Oh, and we will need a police station too. Let me squeeze one in here. Yep, it fits. Not next to the fire station, but good enough. Let's just keep going. We now have 9 development points, might as well use them. I unlocked the hospital as well as some energy and road development. I actually missed unlocking parking lots because I ran out of development points, but that's fine. I can come back to it later, and we are already close to level 4 anyway. At this point, I am debating between sticking with Eastern European region packs buildings or going for North American medium density residential, since they tend to house more people. That's going to matter a lot how many people can actually live in each zone. I am still getting used to this whole grid-based construction system. It reminds me a lot of SimCity 4 back in the day. But yeah, let's keep filling in these zones cleanly. Right now, healthcare and burial services are becoming urgent, so cemetery placed. Healthcare, we will go with the modern medical clinic. We are now at level 4, 600,000 cash and 2,500 residents. There is 18 minutes left, and now it's time to expand the industrial sector. And now we can also start building offices. I am mixing office buildings from the base game with the American Southwest set. And now there is a renewed demand for low-wealth housing that includes French, Eastern European and even Chinese style. Why not? Let's place a bit of everything. Now there is a demand for the medium density residential again. We are just going to go fast, no time to waste. I see we are consuming more electricity than we are producing, so let's slap down the gas power plant. That should solve the power problem and boost our financial stability too, because of the revenue from the electricity export. Just got that connected properly, and there we go. Now we are making a profit of 8,000 a week and still sitting on 2 million in the bank. That's good. The game throws a lot of money at you when you level up if you play on the easy level. Now the traffic. We have only got one entrance into the city. That's going to be a nightmare soon, so let's add at least one more access point. I know there is a City Skylines challenge out there where you are only allowed one road into your city. Maybe I will try that someday, but not today. Today it's all about population growth. I will add a highway exit ramp here, and that gives us 2 entry points for now. It should help a lot. By the way, I was in Hot One recently, which literally means 60 in Hungarian, because it's about 60 kilometers from Budapest, the capital of Hungary. I wasn't there just for fun, we were holding an exam. And while I was building this highway exit, that's where the idea for the city and its name came from, Spimmer City, a mix of spring and summer. And a funny story, one of the girls presenting a portfolio mentioned a brand name Spinner. I thought, hey, I like that, I am going to use it. Hot One itself, by the way, is an interesting place. It's split into Old 60 and New 60, and there is just one road connecting them, which of course is always stuck in traffic. So inspired by that, I have drawn an extra road here, and it looks like they are already using it, even if it's not ideal yet. Eventually, I will upgrade it to a highway. And I will be honest, I still have traffic problems here as well as workplace problems. No one's going to work in this zone yet, so we will have to solve that. Let's build some parks, a bunch actually. Even the leisure venues pack has some really cute ones. For example, this Color Plaza is nice, and so is the Dockyard Lunch Park. I will skip showing them in detail now. We will enjoy the city later. Right now I have got less than 12 minutes left and we are only at 6,000 residents. Maybe we can do it, but it will be tight. Oops. I built something in the wrong place. No worries, the wind will take care of that. I will create some little side street and organize the factories into long rows. This is going to be a tough little industrial zone. Now we are okay on primary school coverage, capacity for 600 residents and only 351 enrolled. But I will expand the school now, so I don't have to think about it later. When there is no demand, you can still build public services. To increase demand for residents, I need low-rent housing. So let's set up bus transport. No trams, they are too time-consuming. Buses are quicker and more efficient for this challenge. Building a bus line in City Skylines 2 is actually more complicated than it was in City Skylines 1 because you need to place all the stops in advance, very much like in Cities in Motion. And honestly, even today I still prefer the City Skylines 1 system where you could simply draw the line itself. It felt much more flexible to me because you could adjust the route while drawing it, instead of being forced into the fixed stop right from the beginning. We are growing pretty fast now, which is good. Luckily, the so-called communist cube house, basically the Chinese medium-density buildings, are still doing their job. I have just recognized it that I placed the commercial buildings ahead of time, meaning we shouldn't have any major problems here. Let's build some taxi stands. These guys can help move people around faster, and parking lots are going to be crucial from this point forward. And in the level 5, the post office is also available along with other new systems like internet services, so step by step everything is unlocking. Current stats: 38,000 money, 19 development points, level 6. I would say we are moving fast. Let's unlock trams just in case we need them later, though I won't build any now because it would be time wasting. Unlock many developments and we are out of development points again. Let's take a look at the new buildings. The small swimming pool looks nice, and we have also unlocked several leisure venues buildings. Most of these are signature buildings, meaning you can only place them once, but the climbing wall is an exception. That one can be built multiple times. But what's more important to me is still parking. Let's drop down some large parking lots here. We have hit 9,000 inhabitants, so 10,000 seems doable now. I could actually build farms, but it would be quite time consuming, so I will just keep pushing with light industry. This is really brutal here. This has turned into a massive traffic jam. I am not sure if I should just widen this road and maybe improve this situation, or if I should something a bit meaner, since traffic is only entering the city from this direction anyway. I could force everyone to come in only from here, make them turn around, and then they would all rush in like this. Yeah, that's definitely not better, so I think the only real option to widen this road, let's say to 7 lanes. I mean, does anyone actually want to live right next to this? Also, wait, we don't have a high school yet. Let's drop down this nice little Eastern European high school. We still have 2.5 million. That's not bad, and we have officially passed 10,000 residents. And still have 5 minutes left. Let's go for 15,000 people. But now demand is slowing. That will hold us back. I could spend time fixing transportation now, not going to optimize everything, but at least they can get through. Let's build a massive parking lot. Everyone loves these. Also placing a French-style college because it fits in small places. Let's keep people educated too. We are at more than 10,000 now and still climbing. Let's aim for 15,000 if demand allows. We have got the money. What we lack is demand. People want some mail and internet services, so let's throw in some mailboxes. Fun fact, even factories benefit if there is a post office or mailboxes nearby. Also adding internet via this telecom tower, no point waiting, let's use everything we can. Now we have unlocked signature buildings like the polluting chemical plant, and 2 minutes left and we are almost at level 7. We still haven't unlocked the highest density buildings, but low-rent housing counts toward the total. We have got Eastern European offices going in. Meanwhile, my hand is numbing from all the rapid fire clicking, but that is no excuses. Let's move on. Let's add something new, maybe a sports hub. Oh, baseball center pavilion, haven't used those before. We have reached 7th level and we have got 1,050,000 money and 9 development points. 90 seconds to go. Demand is gone completely. We are maxing out everything. And honestly, it doesn't matter anymore because even if time was still ticking, there is nothing left to build for it. But now we start the last minute of this challenge. The problem with the manufacturing industry right now is that we don't have enough skilled workers because we are missing primary schools. So I am going to add a few more of those and then we will see how it goes. But at this point it looks like we are already around 13,000 inhabitants. The counter is still constantly ticking upwards, but 15,000 is not going to happen. Still, compared to our initial expectations, can we reach 10,000 residents in 30 minutes? Yes, it absolutely. We didn't just reach it, we beat it by more than 3,000 residents. Time is up. Let's pause the game and see what we created. Honestly, it didn't turn out as ugly as I thought. There are still unbuilt zones, especially around the Chinese Thai blocks, but they are filling it. The Eastern European low-rises look fine, and there are even some Dragon Gate buildings around. Only one bus line so far, we will need more. There are massive traffic jams and the factory district is also massive. But I wouldn't say this city looks depressing, it's more like when I was building in SimCity. Mass zoning and lots of good people who can fit even into a small space. I haven't built a university yet and I haven't built a tram, but I hit 13,341 residents with more than 2.5 million money, as well as 35,000 profit and level 7. No city hall either, we could have done that. There are still tons of signature buildings left to explore, so in 30 minutes you really can get twice as far as a normal beauty focused game. And some of it even looks good. Like this brutal terraced housing block, wouldn't have expected it to work, but it kinda does. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Try the 30-minute challenge yourself and let me know in the comments how many residents you reached. And tell me, what kind of challenge should we do next in City Skylines 2? More exciting content coming soon, so stay tuned to Andrew Plays Cities. Have a great day and happy city building!